Hello everyone and welcome to another video of the OpsTaskBoard series. My name is Thomas Kim from Aviolytics and today we will talk about the task and all the options the OTB is offering us. Before jumping into one of the tasks, let me explain you several ways of generating a task. So first of all, you can do it manually by pressing this button here and filling out the according fields. And right beside, you can select a task from a template list. How to add a template is covered in the video about the board in more detail, which you can find here in the settings. For repetitive tasks, we can also define a time pattern for every template. So it will appear here according the day and time you set in the settings. I can show you here in the template setting. For example, this task here, you have a button called schedule and you can define the day and time for that template. The most interesting option of generating a task in the OTB is by generating it automatically based on certain triggers you define. For that, let me open up another slide to explain you in more detail. This slide illustrates very nicely how the OTB is generating tasks based on triggers automatically. So in your daily operations on the left-hand side, you have several kinds of events defined, and the data you provide us will be managed in our AIR, where we can define triggers based on your operational needs. Once the triggers are met, the AIR will generate automatically tasks into the OTB, where you can also define the title, add descriptions, and include data based on your needs. The task then will be automatically appear in the task column. Now let's enter one of the task cards to explore all the options the OTB is offering us. On top you have the title for this task, and you can define a category and type from the drop-down. You can also add a description, or everyone who's working on the task can leave a comment here. And below that you see all the different activities related to this task. On the right hand side on top, you see the current status of this task. In this case, it is in progress for this one. And below that, you can define two different timestamps. One is the due date and time, and the other one is the planned timestamp. Based on the second one, the OTB will move this task automatically to the correct time and date section in the task column. Assigned to is currently to Thomas, THK. Everyone who is working in the board has its own profile. And here you have three different options to flag this task. One is priority, which can be set to high, and you see automatically in the back that it turns to red. You can flag it as is relevant for report. Let me show you how this one looks. Then it will show a flag accordingly, plus it will be included in the filter here on top. The last one is confidential. Yes means no one else except colleagues working in this board can access this task. You can add labels. How to add a label we discussed already. There are two options. One is in the portal and the other one here in the board section specifically for this board. For example, if this task is linked to a specific aircraft registration, you can link it to that tag or label, and it will show accordingly on top here and in the board view. You can add an attachment to this task or a checklist. For example, this checklist name is by default subtask, and you can add an item with a description. And another one, item 2, description 2, and everyone who's working on this task can check this box here, and you see that it is completed 50%, or in this case 100%. This is a very good way when you collaborate with different departments or roles that everyone can give their input by marking this checkbox. Create template from task. In case this task is a very often appearing task or repetitive task, you can create a template from this task, and it will appear in the drop down here on the right hand side to generate this predefined task and avoid to create this task over and over again. Special occurrence. You can link this task to a special occurrence. Currently we have active special occurrences list down in here, and below that the archived ones. So you can, for example, link this task to a special occurrence AOG, and it is linked to that special occurrence. What a special occurrence is, I will cover in a separate video. The OTB is offering several options for collaboration, which is displayed in this section here. You can send it out as an email, and you can also decide what parts of this task will be included or should be included. You can share a task with a different department or board in case you need some additional inputs from your colleagues, and you can also move or delegate tasks to a different board. You can also subscribe or unsubscribe to a task to get informed about all the important changes related to this task. For example, if someone is writing a comment, then you get informed. And you can auto status change on or off, which means the task will be automatically moved to the task column on shift handovers. Last but not least, we have show history, which is similar to the left hand side, displaying all the history and activities done related to this task. Yeah, this is the end of this video. I hope you liked it, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you.